With our top focus story that's coming in from the state of Karnataka, with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's economic advisor has accused the state's sand mafia and government officials of causing an annual loss to the state exchequer to the tune of over 400 crores in royalty. In a letter that was penned to the Chief Minister on the 21st of October this year, Raya Reddy detailed the alleged nexus between corrupt officials and the sand mafia in the state, stating that they were jointly plundering the state's natural resources. The letter has now stirred a political slugfest between the BJP and the Congress.
INC means I need corruption, and the Karnataka Congress government is a government of loot and jhoot. This has been exposed by none less than the economic advisor of the Chief Minister Basavaraj Raya Reddy, who in the past said that Karnataka had gone bankrupt due to the fake guarantee schemes of the Congress party. Now he says that a 400 crore loss or corruption is taking place every year due to the sand mafia, which is being allowed a free run under the watch of the Congress government. Obviously, this is happening with the blessings of the ministers, with the blessings of the top officials of the Congress party, because they are also getting a cut. They only do looting the resources of the state, or adding high prices to the people of Karnataka without giving them any infrastructure.
Let me take this across to my colleague Harish Upadhya, who is now joining us on the broadcast. Harish, this claim that has been made by Raya Reddy in this letter that's been penned to the Chief Minister, the veracity of this complaint is immense. Of course, there needs to be a response coming in from Siddaramaiah himself, the state's Chief Minister. Has there been any?
Well, so far, no response from the Chief Minister, but Basavaraj Raya Reddy telling us that what he said is that there are news reports that in his district there has been involvement of some officials in illegal sand mining, and there needs to be action against that. That's his claim. He says that illegal sand mining is an issue across the country, not just in Karnataka. And in fact, he claims that Siddaramaiah has been largely successful in clamping down on illegal sand mining, and that's the reason he's now sought more action against some of the officials based on news reports. The other factor that Raya Reddy is highlighting is that he's saying that in his letter he did not mention that there is corruption in the government. He's saying that there are news reports that there is corruption among some of the officials of mines and geology. Remember, they're the ones who give out licenses for sand mining, and they're the ones responsible for clamping down on illegal sand mining. So that's Basavaraj Raya Reddy's claim, that his letter was purely based on news reports asking action against the officials who were mentioned in that news report, or the nexus that is mentioned in the news report. He did not mention that there was any scam within the government. He goes on to say that the BJP might continue to criticize him, but the reality is that illegal sand mining is an issue across the country, including even in BJP-ruled states.
The Dakshin Kannada region, Harish, has been mentioned specifically that there has been a fair amount of illegal activities and cases of sand mining illegally that has taken place in hordes as far as the state is concerned. More details about this. Has he stated and made a mention of this aspect as well while writing to the Chief Minister?
Well, interestingly, Griha, although Dakshina Kannada also sees fair bit of illegal sand mining, because many of the crucial rivers of Karnataka in a way end up getting into the sea on the western coast. So there is fair bit of illegal sand mining there. But even in his district, he has mentioned that in other places as well. An interesting development that's happened ever since Basavaraj Raya Reddy wrote this letter is that we also had some of the officials, although this hasn't been signed by any officials, it's not on any letterhead, but an open letter that's doing the rounds in his district talks about how he's targeting officials because he believes his interest is being compromised, or his interest is being affected by some of these officials. So they have now put the ball back in Basavaraj Raya Reddy's court, or they've in fact gone on to accuse him that he's doing this because his interest is being compromised by the same officials. They've also asked why officials are being targeted, and but they've raised serious allegations against Basavaraj Raya Reddy himself.
Harish, is this also very, very connected to the Yadagiri incident of December 2023? There is a report that some of the ministers, in fact, the leaders there, were attacked by these sand mafias. That is the claim that was doing the rounds, and now this letter, of course, making things official.
Well, remember, it's been a problem. We've seen local leaders being attacked. We've seen officials who tried to stop illegal sand mining being attacked. And there have been concerns on how the state government clamps down on illegal sand mining. There are some legislators from Social Karnataka who said that the government needs to do more and regulate it, and perhaps absolute blanket ban might be detrimental to the common man who's building houses. And state has all along looked at various options, including, in fact, importing sand from other countries to having some sort of a regulation, but all that has failed. And it still continues to be a major point for corruption. And some of these sand mafias also have a significant clout in districts, which also has bearing on the political outcome in election.
Right, Harish. Do stay on with us. This, of course, has given a lot of ammunition to the Bharatiya Janata Party of further attacking the Congress government in the